1, 2, y'all, and you don't. What up, what up, what up, party people in the place to be? It is me, capital Q Unique. How is everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing okay. Let me give a little check, little attendance. Doing attendance today. Who are you? Mir Depp is in the building. My man Bananas. Let me see. Come on, man. Die Gray Sky. Whoa, Gorilla son! Wait a minute. We gotta bless Gorilla right, son. We gotta do it right, son. Where is it at? Here we go.
Yes! I
like it. Thank you, Gorilla. I really appreciate, man. Thank you so very much, man. And thanks to everyone showing their supports with the super chats, super stickers, and super gifts. It's greatly appreciated. And also when you support by going to qunique.com, q-unique.com. Thank you in advance. Yeah, man, let's see who else is in the building. Obviously, my man Gorilla, my man No, what's going on? Mir Depp, we said, Bananas, Die Gray Sky on the check-in. Nicholas, what's going on? Danielle, what's going on? Where we at? Budrow, thank you. Crazy Legs! Very funny, Crazy Legs. You're gonna get my man Bananas! Oh, we got to hit Bananas off, man. Like there we go. Wow, a lot of love in the building, man. Thank y'all. Seriously, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it, man. Thank you. What a week it's been for your boy. There's something weird going on my screen. Yo, Stud, is something like there's some weird glitch going on that I'm seeing. You almost got it. Anyway, it's like poltergeist. Oh man, so it's been quite an eventful week for myself and Repmatic. The action figures, man. The action figures they're almost here. I know we finished the whole transition on Friday, and I gotta tell you, when Friday is done, when we get past Friday's transition with the action figure company, then I'm gonna show you guys some dope pics that I got from the sculptor, from the people that are working over there, and my God, I've never been so happy in my entire life with having an action figure. It's just incredible the way those look, man. So thank you, Gorilla. Thank you. Aside from that, myself and Rhett, you know, we did a in-studio performance that will be uploading soon, so stay tuned for that. A real chill, like we had a lot of fun. Crazy Legs was part of the festivities and all of that. Thank you, Bananas. You're the man. Thank you very much for that. So that'll be coming out soon. Also, thank you to those that showed so much love for the little Comic-Con nerd clip that we put up. We were having fun. We worked with an animator, and we took some of the parts that we liked from what he did, and we crossed it with some, you know, clips. But if you go to my, actually it's here on my YouTube, as well as it's on IG and TikTok and all of that. So make sure y'all get to look at it. It's a quick clip. It's about a minute and change, or a minute in total, but it was a lot of fun, man. They have like an animated version of me, Pharaoh, and Rat, and it's, you know, we're at Comic-Con. It's cool, man. It's helping the vibe, son. It's helping the vibe. So, other than that, my man Crazy Legs, yes, Nicholas, your shirts along with the packs. So for those that ordered shirts last week, they got packs of full unopened packs of Yo MTV Rap cards, and which is cool. So keep an eye out for your package. It's on its way for real. So Crazy Legs today got his copy of the Rocksteady for Life book, and he FaceTimed me, and man, it looks beautiful. I'm gonna bring him back on the show, and he's going to be bringing the book, and we're gonna do a special show where we, read some pages. I'll read excerpts from the book, ask him questions about what we're looking at. I'll show some of the pages, and have fun, because I'm very happy for my big brother to accomplish something. I mean, the book just looks beautiful. It's something that I think every hip hop person that understands this culture, that understands the history, needs to have in their hip hop collection. So I can't wait to bring Crazy Legs back and go over this book, man. It's very exciting, man. Much love to Crazy Legs, yo. Okay, so, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention. Today, what I want to do, yes, Nicholas, it's coming in the mail. I already checked in on all of that. It's coming in the mail for sure. Hey, yo, Stutters, we got some sort of poltergeist hat. Thank you, Stutters. It's fixed. Thank you, Gorilla. You spotted that, right? This is one of one. The guitar player, I don't know what happened, but he showed up to the studio and he just gave it to me, and then I never seen any more hats. So I have the one of one of Rodimus, and for those that don't know what Rodimus is a metal project that I've done. We put out an EP, and it's streaming everywhere, so you could just check it out. It's RADAMUS. Rodimus. It's pretty good. It's like, I'm not talking about what I did, but I love what the band did. Like, musically, it's really cool. So if you get a chance to check that out, man. Okay. Thank you, Nicholas. Okay, so today what I want to talk about is some of the, this is a continuation from an earlier episode I did where I was going over some production work. But today what I came with is some physical copies of stuff and things that I wanted to just play and preview. And now I got videos to show, and it's a little more in-depth, and a little more in-depth look at some of the things I've been a part of production-wise. And what I would like to do is I want to start it off with a project, more than a track, that I produced with Fieldy from Korn. And what we did at the time, Chi, the former bass player from the band Deftones, who sadly passed away, may he rest in peace. When he was in a coma, we were approached to come up with a way for raising money for medical costs and stuff like that. And so what me and Fieldy did was while we were on tour, we would ask specific bands to donate, riffs. So there's no vocals on the track. We had guitar players donate riffs, bass players, drummers, everybody just came through. You're gonna see a crazy amount of metal celebrities. You'll see their names, it's listed, and then we'll talk about it right after. But this is a really cool experience for me. You'll even see me when I was growing my hair that's kind of up to my shoulders. So you gotta look quick, because I'm not the main focus. It's more based on the artists that donated in order for us to raise money for Chi. So here we go. This is the video. It's called A Song for Chi. Let me see where we got it at. Here we go. So here we go. Check this out. This is A Song for Chi featuring a very special cast of metal musicians.
What's up? This is Head, and I'm going to ask everybody that's watching this, everybody that has a heart that beats, to go out and buy this song for Chi. She's been there for you guys for all these years. He needs you guys. His family needs you guys.
Lift on the house.
Hey, I'm Morgan from Seven Dust, trying to put my little tiny little piece of love in there for my boy Cheat. We love you. Get better, baby.
So that was a track that I produced with Fieldy from Korn, called The Song from She. Obviously, you saw the superstars that were a part of that track. For me personally, it was a very surreal learning experience. I got to, be in the room with some of current metal's greats, and man, it was. You know what? At the end of the day, it was just really cool that everybody came together for a cause like that. Unfortunately, Chi passed away, sadly. And it is, obviously that there's nothing I could say aside from rest in peace. But the experience, what up? What up, Machiavelli? What's going on? But I tell you, man, one of the funny, overall, the entire experience was just incredible. You saw you saw me quickly in the video a couple of times, but what I could say, the funniest experience through the only funny story I have is that when we got Rob Trujillo from Metallica to agree, I was already nervous. I was nervous with everybody, but when you hear Metallica, it kind of like increases your anxiety, or at least for me it did. And so Rob, he came into our dressing room where we had my Pro Tools rig all set up. And what he wanted to do was he wanted to record it before he went on stage. So that means there was a pressure for time and making it happen quickly. Obviously, the end result, we got it done. But what's crazy is he comes in, he grabs Fieldy's bass, And he's sitting there and he starts warming up and he's practicing. And for some reason, thank you, Nicholas, man. I'm just me, man, but thank you. So for some reason, my computer at the time, it decided to tell me to go fuck myself. And you know those moments when you want your computer to do as you say, and your computer's like, nah, I don't think so. Today I'm gonna glitch. Today I'm gonna do dumb shit that I don't normally do. And that's what started happening with Rob Trujillo sitting a foot away from me, right? So Fieldy could see this happening. Rob is not looking at the screen. So Fieldy sees that I'm dealing with this and he starts pacing nervously behind me, right? Like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, turning it on, doing all of these things. And Rob is sitting there and he's intensifying the anxiety. He keeps on going, I'm ready, you ready? Let's go. I'm ready, you ready? Let's go. He must have said that shit about 5 times, yo. My heart was racing, I was sweating, Fieldy pacing, the whole shit was nuts. And in my mind, I'm like, are we actually gonna get this done? And then finally my computer chilled and he, obviously you saw the footage, he put down the bass line that I believe him and Monkey worked on, Monkey from Korn, Rob Trujillo from Metallica. And a little side note, Rob Trujillo was there when Korn began back in the early 90s. And I think initially he was producing demos for them, or he was about to, or something to that degree. And I remember after we recorded his section of the song, Metallica took to the stage, and so I'm on the you know the right wing of the stage, and I'm watching Metallica do their thing, which is already surreal. And I remember I'm standing and I'm watching Metallica, and it's a flawless, beautiful show. And all of a sudden, Rob Trujillo comes running up to me. He goes, "Hey, did you know that members of Korn used to work at Pizza Hut?" And then he just ran back on stage and started playing the next Metallica song. I'm like, yo, oh my God, that shit was hilarious. You know, it was like some real shit, man. You know, how it was. And what's crazy is through this whole process, it was like such an incredible experience because you get to hang with these larger than life characters, and they're all just chill people. Like, really, I'm sure you could catch them on an off day where they're not being chill or whatever, but everybody's like that, right? We all have our moments, but at the same time, Bananas, you funny, man. Yeah, Metallica's dope. I got to see them a couple of times, man. They're sick. But everything you saw was crazy. And the other one, I believe it was Machine Head. Fieldy got the homie from Machine Head to play the drums during their set on stage at a festival. And we kept the crowd quiet so they wouldn't bleed through the mics, which is a crazy thing to do. But Fieldy pulled it off. So it's like we were able to, like, now here's the deal. So we were able to pull all of these performances and mash them together. Now the song might not be like the most cohesive. It's almost like a snippet of everybody's donation. But you know, when you're traveling on the world, you're in Italy today, so we're with Kill Switch Engage, and then we're in France, so we're with Metallica. It's like, it gets a little difficult, and the time constraints, it gets very difficult to get everybody to, you know, I guess follow. So I just wanted, me and Fieldy wanted to give them the open space to paint, or rather play however they wanted. So that's why the song sounds the way it does. But you know, I think at the end of the day, it just came out really cool, man. So, yeah. What up, Detroit? You good? That's what's up, man. Okay, so now the rest of these songs, I'm going to show you the physical content, and then towards the end of the show, I'm going to show you videos of the songs I'm talking about. There's a reason why I put these things towards the end, and the reason why I rap towards the end, because when I get flagged with copyrights and stuff, obviously it doesn't make the replay, so bear with me. But here are some songs that I produced on certain albums that you might not have known about. So I want to start with this. This is called the Matador 10th anniversary compilation album. Now, Matador was the label that the Arsonists, my group, the Arsonists, was signed to. And when we were there for their 10-year anniversary, and they asked us for a track, and we gave them something brand new. So if you ever come across this album, it's called Matador, Everything is Nice, the Matador Records 10th anniversary. And on here is a rare Arsonist song called Universal Skills that I produced. And we recorded in my apartment, in Gravesend, Brooklyn, back in the day. It's called Universal Skills, and I know Destroy and Sweller's on it. I think, I forgot, let me make sure I get everybody's names, because I haven't listened to this song in a long time. It just says Arsonist. So it's called Universal Skills. It's on Matador's Everything is Nice 10th year anniversary album. I'm gonna be playing this song towards the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. That's that one. Next, let me shift this over here, this there. Okay. Next, some of y'all know this album. This is Slane's A World With No Skies album. I know a lot of y'all know about this album right here, Slane. The track that I produced on here is called Trillionaires, and it's myself, Ill Bill, and Slane rapping on it, and I produced it. It's a very raw, crude sounding track, but it was a sample that I always had on my MPC, and I always loved it. And Slane asked me to produce a track. Slane, coincidentally, was the person that initiated me producing on the first La Coca Nostra album, which y'all know, Nuclear Medicine Man, that I produced on there, which features myself, Immortal Technique, and La Coca Nostra. But this is what I produced on Slane's album. It's called Trillionaires, on the A World With No Skies album. I'll be playing that towards the end of the show as well, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay, what do we got? Oh, okay, so now we're going back into the Matador era for myself. And the name of this band is Yo La Tengo. I don't know how many of y'all know. What up, Ja? What's going on, baby? This is an indie rock band that was signed to Matador. They're an OG band at this point. If you're into indie rock, they're very dope. And I was asked to remix one of their songs. It's called Dan Electro, and I called it Dan Electro 1. I remixed it. And it was at a moment, it's crazy because it was like one of the earlier moments where rock had started to reintroduce itself to me, as far as me being in the community, as far as me being a member of that genre. And so this is one of the earlier things, but I gave it more of a trip hop feel. So I don't want you to think that you're gonna hear any rock stuff coming from me. I gave it more of a trip hop. I was very influenced by Portishead at that time. So this one is called Dan Electro 1, and the name of the band is Yo La Tengo, and I remixed it, and I'll be playing this towards the end of the show. Stay tuned. Put that over there. All right, this one's a trippy one. Okay. You know what? No, it was, but that was a mixtape. Past, Present, and Future was a mixtape, so that's not available on streaming sites. You know what? Let me check something for you though, because that's a good question. I'm gonna check something right now. I'm gonna go over here. Give me 1 second. That's a good question, no, but I think, damn it. Here we go. So, if y'all know, I talked about an Arsonist album. Oh, wow, it's not. So you're gonna have to, I thought it was on the Past, Present, and Future album, but it's not. If you could find, you probably could find it on Amazon or eBay. Matador's Everything is Nice 10th anniversary. That's the only place where you'll probably be able to find that song at this point. So that's the deal with that. What is the biggest difference in producing for someone to rap and writing a rap? For me personally, producing for someone is a lot easier because it's like, I feel like I have more free range than when you hear a beat and you gotta see where the mood is at and where we're going. If it comes predetermined with a concept, obviously that makes the situation easier. I usually tell people that collaborate with me, which is rare at this point, but I usually tell them, have a concept ready, because I don't want to give a hot 16. I'm not into that. So that's pretty much the difference for me. I think when it comes to working with other artists on that, I think production is easier because it's more of me just giving what I have as beats, them doing what they do, give it back. The only time I get meticulous is like where I'm different is that when you give me your work back, 9 times out of 10, now I'm gonna build around it with the original track, but now I'm gonna add things to it to color it more because now I know where you're going with it lyrically. So that's the difference. Now here's a trippy song that I was a part of, and it's vague for me because the whole experience is a strange one for me. But for those that know, in the earlier days, Crazy Legs got me to work with CNC Music Factory for one song. And during that time, I ended up helping them work on a James Brown album. So this is one of James Brown's albums in the 90s. It's called Universal James. And I helped to co-produce a song called Can't Get Any Harder. And I'll be playing that. Now, my memory of this is really not there because, you know, the situation was one of those things, it was one of those things where I was just in a weird place with that whole experience. So I don't fully remember what it, you know, kind of vaguely remember the studio we were in, and that's about it. I remember working with the drum machine, but that's about it. I don't remember the extent of the story at all. So that's the deal with that. And I'll be playing this song as well at the end of the show. Universal James Brown, and the song I co-produced on here is Can't Get Any Harder. Universal James Brown. Okay. Now, this is a cool one. My brother, Ill Bill, he always from time to time will ask me for beats. And one of the beats he picked from mine is on a song. So this is the album Black Metal, where I'm featured a couple of times on Ill. Let me take the pamphlet, the booklet out. This is the album Black Metal, where I'm featured a couple of times. But I produced the track on here called Don't Touch That Dial. And whenever I rhyme with Bill or do whenever I do a project with Bill, it's always like having a blast. You know, he's one of my favorite MCs. He's one of my favorite people. There's been times where our chemistry just shines, like on other songs that I can mention. And Don't Touch That Dial is one of them. You know, we trade in bars, not in the usual way that we would trade bars, like Listen to the Words or other songs where we're going back and forth. This is more verse, verse, verse. But the name of the song is Don't Touch That Dial, and I'll be playing this at the end of the show as well. Good album, and I'm also on the song Black Metal as well. So if you have this, you know what's up. The next one is more of a 1-2 punch. I'm gonna pull the J cards out. So my brother from the Arsonist, Jice One, he always would ask me for beats. I mean, this brother shit. And so the first time I was producing for Jice was on, well, obviously Arsonist, but on the Jice Chronicles 2, I believe I'm also on Jice Chronicles 1, but I don't know where I put that CD. I produced Hitman's Code on here and Spectacular. Those are the two that I remember producing on this, which is called Jice Chronicles 2. And then for Jice's solo debut, The Passion of Jice, which is an outstanding album, I produced 50% of this album. I'm gonna have to go on Spotify to read you the titles because the way the font is on this, it's really hard to see the titles. So give me a second here. Here we go. One second. There we go. So this is his album, The Passion of Jice, like I said, and I produced Daddy's Little Girl, Mr. Sunshine, The Blood of, Fall, I think, Light of Day, or no, I might have produced The Blood of Jice, and Hope for the Future. And I mixed and mastered this whole album. Working with Jice was amazing. That's my brother. And I was excited to see Jice, step out on his own, because at that point, all of us arsonists, we were kind of like stepping out on our own and doing our thing. And what up, my man Sam? What up, Andrea? What's going on? Am I missing something? Okay, so what I was saying is just watching Jice put together an album, it was a proud moment for me, and the fact that I got to go on that journey with him. I'll be playing a video from that album as well at the end of this. Now, I saved this one for last. Hey, yo, Stutters, let me get that bass. So my other good friend, my best friend, one of my best friends, Fieldy from the band Korn, had asked me to work with him on his solo bass album. So this album was gonna be a project where there'd be no vocals. It'd be more like a jazz, funk, soul, world music album. And the results is this album called Fieldy. Basically, to me, it's a good, let me get that. Here's one of Fieldy's basses right here. Boom. It's the K5 official Fieldy's bass, really cool stuff. Thank you, Stutters. And with this was a crazy experience for me. It took us 10 years to do this album, and I'm no joke. Because at the time, we were dealing with writing Stillwell and trying to figure things out with Stillwell and come up with a direction that we would be, happy about, which took us about 3 albums to get to that. But in the course of evolving with Stillwell, we ended up doing this album together. And I tell you, man, producing this and co-writing this definitely changed my approach as a musician, because now it wasn't just giving Fieldy a beat. It was like working with this bass player in order to make each individual songs tell a story. So here I am, I'm getting drums, I'm playing keys, I'm getting samples, I'm structuring the songs, I'm helping him pick out the best parts of the songs that would, that work for his body of work. And personally, for me, I'm happy we did this. I love this album. I've had people tell me that they loved it. Look, hate it or love it, man. For me, it was an amazing experience. I love this album. I'm very honored that Fieldy gave me that kind of the space to color with him on this. It's such a cool album. And to be able to do something that's so far removed from rock or rap and go into this mind state of jazz, funk, soul, world music was different. It was different for both of us. And so I'll be playing a video of this at the end of the show as well, so please stay tuned for that. Ever thought of releasing? Yo, I have several times. I've always had, I guess because I'm a lyricist, I always had like a tug of war with that concept because I've always felt I'd rather have a hungry lyricist or a lyricist that's well known pick a beat and get something done. For instance, like when Raekwon from Wu-Tang picked my beat and then we did the song Cup of Tea together, or Ill Bill picking one of my beats or some of my beats, and we have so many songs that I produced that we worked on, La Coca Nostra. So you get my drift. So that's always been the tug of war for me, but you know, I guess in many ways it'd probably be cool to, I don't know, release tracks but don't put them on streaming services. Put them somewhere where if there are lyricists out there that don't necessarily, I mean, it's not hard to find beats these days, but would like to rhyme on one of my tracks. You know, I don't know. I've always, thank you, Nono, I appreciate that. I've always, you know, it's something for me to think about. I think I'd much rather find that hungry lyricist that would, first of all, the skill level is undeniable. And secondly, and at a tie with first, is that their passion and their intentions is to put in the work necessary to shine a light on themselves and not wait for somebody to present them with an opportunity. So that's what's kind of like, I've always been like kind of curious. But the thing is, because I'm not like known like as a producer, like somebody like Alchemist or something like that, obviously it's not like people are pounding on my door to get a qunique beat at this point, which is whatever. I don't really sweat stuff like that. But you know, there's so many variables that I think about when it comes to that subject. But thank you for that question, man. Do it. No doubt, homie. So yeah, man, those are some of the things that I've produced that many might not know about. Another one that I forgot to pull up, and I couldn't find the CD, is I produced and spit on a song called Spit One that was on Tony Touch's Peacemaker 2. I don't have the cover. I couldn't find the CD, unfortunately, but the name of the track is Spit One. I produced that on my MPC, mixed it on a digital rolling board that I had, and gave it to Tony Touch at the last minute. And he put it out, and it's one of my favorite songs that I've done during that era, and it came out really cool. I'm not gonna play at the end because I didn't pull it up, but you know, eventually I'll play it. Thank Gorilla, I appreciate you, man. Nicholas, what are my rates for a beat? I don't know. I never given it much thought. It all depends, man. It all depends on who we're talking about, where we're going with this. But I always like to do a disclaimer. $1 trillion hit. There's a disclaimer though, because in the past, check this out. This is why features have stopped for me. I don't like doing that because I feel as though most artists don't understand what happens after. Marketing, how to push it, how to make people listen to it, how to, you know, get people into the song, how to, you know, I've been paid to do verses back in the day, and then I never hear anything and I never see anything. And I'm, you know, look, that's not a judgment on anyone's character or their skill level. It's just when we're talking about the business side of things, for me, I'd like to keep things at a balanced place, at a fair place, at a place where the person that's paying feels satisfied. And so how would you feel satisfied if you bought a qunique verse for an X, let's say you paid a couple of G's or whatever, But then you get the verse, you're excited, but you do nothing with it. It's like at that point, it's like, why did you do that? Why did you invest on having me on a track if you didn't know what steps you were gonna take after the fact? I wanna keep things fair. So that's why I stopped doing it. Most, some artists don't really put thought to that. I happen to. I just want you to have the best experience. Don't pay for a verse and not be able, then sit there and be like, man, I paid 2 G's for this shit and only 20 people heard it. It's like, it's not worth it. It's not worth your time, your money. It's not worth my time and taking your money. It's not worth it. It's not fair. And so that's why I never really thought of these things. And that's where I'm at, man. So that's the answer to that, man. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. It's just, I feel as though where I'm at in, for real, Armando, what's going on, baby? Hey, man. There we go. I think in where I'm at in my career, and y'all know this because y'all come here every Wednesday and every Friday, I'm just about integrity, yo, to the best that I can. I'm not perfect. I ain't trying to sell myself like that. But my thing is I want to do things with integrity as much as I possibly can. I'm human, but I want to be in that direction. I'm not here to milk people. I'm not here to get that bag. And if I am here to make money, I know where to make my money. I know how to do this. I've been doing this for a while. I don't need to rob somebody for a verse that they're never gonna, get a result out of. I'm not gonna do that. So that's my deal. So that's the situation with that. Sorry, Stutters. Oh, man. So, all right, while I'm thinking, you know what? We're not at the end yet. I got some, we got some treats. I'm gonna get in the booth and we're gonna play some videos, so stay right there. But we're gonna do a little card reveal now. We got the rock cards and we got the Yo MTV rap cards. Let's do the rock first. Yo, Stutters, you're gonna have to start leaving a scissor on my desk, man. I'm not really feeling trying to open these packs anymore, man. Or yo, pre-open these shits, man. I don't want people to look at me struggling. There we go. I hate these things. Come on, son. The reveal. Holy shit, almost dropped all my drinks. Ooh, Eddie the Kid. Eddie and the Kid. Little Iron Maiden. Contests that don't matter. Tom Kiefer from Cinderella. What? What is this? Give me a second, y'all. Sometimes they put the name and you can't even read it. Andrew Eldritch. Yep, that's him. Rod Morgenstein from Winger. Angus Young, the great Angus Young from AC/DC, the legend. Testament, the whole band. Tommy Lee with Motley Crue. Tommy, I got to see Motley Crue in Vegas, and that his drum, when that shit comes up like that and it starts spinning, that shit is so cool. He actually lent that drum set, that setup, to the late, great Joey Jordison from Slipknot. May he rest in peace. Joey Jordison was a cool dude, and I got to chill with him during the Corn tour when he filled in. And he was an amazing dude. Rest in peace, Joey Jordison. John Bon Jovi. Oh, we're halfway there. Iggy Pop without a shirt, as usual. Dave Ellison from Megadeth. Tico Torres from Bon Jovi. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Brian Johnson from AC/DC. 'Cause I'm black and black. David Coverdale from Whitesnake. And last but not least, Scotty Hill from Skid Row. Well, that was fun, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Nicholas. Gorilla, you out? Oh, who's out? Bananas? Yo, MTV rap cards. Here we go. The usual suspects. LL Cool J. Yeah, my favorite LL Cool J song is Jigglin' Baby, the remix. Bang, 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 bang. I love that LL Cool J song. I love that beat. Killed it. Love that song. And I love not the Rock the Bells that everyone knows. I love that song, Rock the Bells, but there's an alternate version that's a rare track, and they put it out on a Def Jam compilation. If you ever heard it. Rumor has it that the giant, and of course I want to stay until the maximum, so I injected one more element inside of LL. Came up with something funky called Rock the Bells. Bling, 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 bling. That one. What up, Spoon? What's good, baby? Public Enemy. Y'all already know. I already say Brother's Gonna Work It Out, but my second all-time favorite Public Enemy song, Night of the Living Bassheads, the remix. That shit is amazing. Love Public Enemy, boy. Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is poison. Tone Loc. Wild Thing. Boogie Down Productions. Oh man, you know, when it comes to BDP, I think at this point, The Bridge Is Over is probably my top favorite song, along with Criminal Minded. And then it's like, I could just randomly pick like so many. I've made playlists on Spotify. I have such a deep love and appreciation for the crack era, as I always say, but BDP, man, my shit. Main Source, the great Main Source. I think my favorite Main Source song is A Friendly Game of Baseball. What a great fucking track. What a great concept. But that first album, Breaking Atoms, is unskippable. It's a perfect hip-hop album, period. Daddy-O from Stetsasonic. My favorite Stetsasonic song is called Go Stetsa or Go Brooklyn. Bang, bang. Brooklyn, New York is our hometown. That is the place we always throw down. Y'all know that song. That song is just amazing, man. Def Jeff. Oh, 2 Def Jeff cards. I could stop right there. Who, incidentally, is Grand Poobah's cousin, I believe. Def Jeff. Ladies and gentlemen, those are the pulls of the week. So, I think we're gonna play the videos first. What do you tell me, guys? Do y'all wanna watch the videos of some of the songs I produced first? Or do you want me to get in the booth first? Which one? You tell me. And if I don't see any, I need at least 3 to 5 votes to sway the decision here. So what do you want to see? Videos. That's 2. Come on, I need at least 3 more. All right, we're gonna go with videos. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Stutters, you should be on standby. I believe Stutters. Oh wait, actually, yeah. We're gonna go with videos first, okay. Stutters, where'd you go? I just re-add this and then, right. All right, so here we go. We're gonna go with the videos of songs that I produced. So here we go, let's have some fun, baby. This one's called Dan Electro, and this is from the band Yola Tango. This is the remix I did that I said has a very Portishead vibe. Here we go, check it out.
Parents of sophomores, what if your child's app
Okay, you get the point of that. So that's Danny Electro. And you know what I just remembered about that song was that when Yola Tango approached me through Matador, thank you, Spoons, I appreciate that. They only gave me maybe a 30-second clip of what they wanted me to use, which was that bass line and that guitar line. And I ended up replaying it on a Korg rack mount. So that's the song, Danny Electro 1, Yola Tango. Thank you, Nicholas. Thank you so very much. All right, here's the next one. We go into the next joint right here. This one is Don't Touch That Dial featuring Ill Bill. That I
strong, my trigger finger never do wrong. Ill and unique with a new song. Ill Bill, reign supreme. I let the gun spray for cream. Uncle Howie, motherfucker, with your favorite team. A day in the life of the trife in high definition. Sell whites to whites, set up a white expedition. Homegrown, Brooklyn Canarsie, the Flatbush. Listen to the click clack when the gat cooks. Listen to the ching when the crack cooks. Street business entrepreneurs, we in this, we with this, we up in this shit. On top like we fucking this chick. Got my whole shit stuck in this bitch. I be kicking up dust like the Bloods and the Crips. I make this underground playing field rupture and twist. Screw your drink, leave your fucking head busted and twisted. Rub you out like you never fucking existed.
I'm the bad guy in the black fitted. Your hat splitted on impact, flat on your back after the gat spitted. I'm grimy and rugged like Bushwick, Brooklyn blocks. The result of when drunk dealers are put with crooked cops. Say hello to the angel maker. My hater give you a halo, a place where the flames will take you. I party like Bill in the back of the tour bus. Bottle of pills, pound the weed, and a touch of a horse lust. My mind is wide for chaos and utter destruction. Running production for narcotic fucks under consumption. You running from something, running and jumping under the gun. Dummy becoming a justice fucking obstruction. I do wrong to God, try to pay me back quick. Ain't gotta try to snatch the ice, just gave me that shit. I got a shitload of drugs stashed in the spare tire. Laughing at cops caught in the internal affairs wire.
So that's the song Don't Touch That Dial that I produced for Ill Bill's black metal album. This next track comes from the, wait, excuse me, hold on. So this next track comes from Fieldy's solo bass album. The name of the song is Zibba Zibbop. I produced this and co-wrote this with Fieldy. It has a very quirky bass direction and song direction too, because that's how Fieldy has a very quirky, unique style. So we actually shot a video of this up in Canada, I believe, of all places. And so it's myself, Ray Luzier, who's playing drums, Ray Luzier from Korn, and Fieldy from bass. And this is Zibba Zibbop. So that was Zibba Zibop from off the, that's hilarious, Arena Club. That was Zibba Zibop from off the Basically album that I produced and co-wrote with Fieldy from Korn. Really, really amazing thing that we got to do together. Let me make sure I pause this for a second. All right, so I'm gonna get to the next track. This is a track that I produced from my brother Jice One from his Passion of Jice album. This is called The Light of Day. It's a really cool track that I actually, wait a minute. Before I even play that track, I want to play the official video that was shot for one of the other tracks that I produced for Jice. This one is called Mr. Sunshine. Check this out. This is on the Jice One Passion of the Jice album, and I produced this song called Mr. Sunshine. Check it out. There, because I want to get into some of the other tracks that I did for Jice. That was Mr. Sunshine. I was so excited that he filmed that video. It came out beautiful. And the actor in the video is actually Jice's younger brother, June. So shout out to June, shout out to Jice. Here's another song that I produced for Jice called The Light of Day. It's one of my favorite songs that I've produced for Jice, and this is it. Check it out. Snippet of that. So I found the Arsonist Universal Skills. Remember, I showed you that album, the Matador 10th year anniversary, that has that exclusive Arsonist track. So it is on YouTube. And so this is a track that I produced for the Matador 10th anniversary. It's called Universal Skills. And I believe it's Swell and Destroy, and I'll fill you in on, I forgot who rhymed on this. But this is Universal Skills, the Arsonist, off of the Matador 10th year anniversary album.
It ain't hard for Swell, but I can tell it's hard for you. You partly true, depart your crew and come back. And slack is what you wanna do. I'm far from you. Right now, where you're not and where you wanna be. You wanna be? Ain't no reason for you to be mocking me. I'm hard to keep quiet. I keep rhyming till it's annoying. You can't face me like a penny can't face a silver coin. Quit toying with me. I have other planets to visit, originate a new symphony and make it exquisite. Exhibit A. The four elements very dissimilar. Many centuries and decades pass, and I'm still dissing. Your rhymes are shabby, too happy, go lucky. I'm dope. Years from now you retire. I'll never end like a soap opera. I take your style and bury it, blend it and grow it, chop it, renew it into paper. Write my rhymes and then flow it, throw it and ricochet from one beat to the next. Flex and flow. Let you know that once I grab the mic, I'm having rappers metro. Put them to the side and let them wait because my crew is first. Starts within my little room and ends beyond the universe. I like a unicorn, but more fabulous and on aim. I'm bounded to the game. You will always remember our name. So who's the big man that's burning like grills? You feeling the chills? Swelling arsonist, got the universal skills.
Speak the language universal. Universal skill. Speak the language universal. Check on how I use it. Speak the language universal. Universal skill. It takes much skill. Universal skill.
Fresh out the box, it's the musical arranger. Entering your chamber, stranger, making your species endangered. Brothers ask me, how you doing? I reply with least. If my train of thoughts that's on the track explodes on collision. Unanimous decision. I shadow box and still win. So dig my words of wisdom. It comes from deeper within. My heart's held captive in my ribcage. I let go in ear canals. I'm Panama, not Rico like the Puerto. This style's not commercial without no interruption. I'm into mic seduction. So bring a girl and I'm her whole head up. It's a scream. I'm incredible. In freestyles, I'm coming off the top like convertibles. Checking with the arsonist, this could be disastrous. One laying niggas out and calling 1-800 mattress. Then watch the blood spill. Niggas got no frills, so here's a quick refill of our universal skills.
Universal skill. It takes much practice. I got it good. Apparently you lack this. Universal skill. It takes much practice. I got it good. I got it
A
good.
quote from the chef. Boy, are these toys living deaf. Funky fresh, always rock it right when nothing's left. Ain't no refs in this game, so get ready for some unnecessary roughness. Think you can touch snapper, this slick attacker, whips a rapper. This dapper flowing like the ark, navigated by Noah. The down the line bowler is out to make a dollar. They call me sun bum, call me your solar system. I penetrate and diss them at this. I do a fine job, always say I'm God when I rhyme hard. Swing through vineyards, one shot MCs like time cards, disturb the sick. I got hip hoppers all addicted. Raise eyebrows like Houdini Strixted. From Atlantic to Pacific, to be specific, I rock your galaxy. Universal skills actually rip through your faculty.
Speak a language universal.
Universal skills.
Speak a language universal. Check out how I
Okay, obviously you get it on that. That's universal skills. So that was Swell, Freestyle, and Destroy of the Arsonist, and I produced the track. And again, had a blast doing that, man. So shout out to my brothers in the Arsonist. Next up, I got the track that I produced for Slane's A World With No Skies album called Krillionaires. It's myself, Ill Bill, and Slane. I'm only gonna play a little snippet of it, and this is Krillionaires. Check it out.
Witnessing the sinister, spitting on your minister, splitting up your skin, clip a trigger will diminish ya. Torch the competitive, scoring get ahead of ya. Work a drone alien at war with the predator. Boba Fett bounty hunter, best Kings County gunner. Cooling on the crowd when you found dead down and under. Hear the sound of thunder, enter the God Thor, standing with the hammer killer. What you think you shot for? You try to cut the line, you try to fuck with mine. Criminal mind and third track, killer buck a nine. You wanna sleep, stupid? Go ahead, hit the hay. Wanna pop shots? Watch bullets ricochet. Reputed mob boys make the drop off. Enemies are shaking when they heard a shot and pop off. Night of the living dead, kill them in the morning. I'm on in the war tour with the children of the corn. We millionaires, won't stop till we millionaires. Popping off Mac Millie shells, fill the air. Leaving you see-through, bullet through your people. When we creep through, we street sweep and grim review. Millionaires, won't stop till we millionaires. Popping off Mac Millie shells, fill the air. Leaving you see-through, bullet through your people. When we creep through, we street sweep and grim.
So that was Krillionaires. You can hear more of it, obviously. I just want to keep it flowing. The next track is kind of a surprise. I just found it right now. So the first Stillwell song that we ever did was a track that I co-produced with Fieldy from Korn. And what you're about to see is the video that we shot for this track. The name of the track is Killing Myself to Live. For everybody that's asking, I produced all of these tracks on an MPC with a keyboard, usually a Korg, the rack mount that I had, and whatever else was laying around the studio. So in this particular, on this particular track, I program all the drums, I play all the keys and everything, and Fieldy played bass and did a little accents with the guitar. Now, what's amazing about this video, what you're about to see, is that we shot the video in one take during a Korn show during the Family Values tour. When they were doing their encore, Fieldy wanted me to rap the whole song, walk across the stage behind Korn, and then we were good, which I had to not flub. This was in one take. There was no way to do another take because this was happening in real time. So this is Killing Myself to Live, produced by myself and Fieldy from Korn. Check it out.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking.
So that was the video and the song Killing Myself to Live that myself and Fieldy from Korn had co-produced. It's technically the first Stillwell song, although it doesn't sound like Stillwell. We were still trying to figure out what our direction was gonna be. Now, a funny story about that video, because it was a one-take thing, the idea which Fieldy came up with, on the third verse, I walk into the audience and there's like, the remaining Korn fans. The encore already had finished. A lot of them were leaving, but a lot of them stayed because they could see what was happening. So when you go watch it, you'll see the end of the video and everybody's crowding around me and they're losing their mind. Now, the funny thing that happened that we didn't capture on film, when I finished the song on where everybody was standing, where the audience was standing, I went to walk back to the stage area. And one of the security personnel from the venue, he didn't know who I was. He didn't know that I was with Korn. So as I was walking, he grabs me by the shoulder, pulls me in, and puts me in a chokehold and raises me up like this, as if I was trying to sneak in. And I'm like slapping, I'm like, yo. I think I was still rhyming the third verse. And homie picked me up. He didn't understand what was happening. And he picked me up, and the corn security had to like pull him off of me so I could finish. But what's funny was I never stopped rhyming. I was being choked and I was like, killing myself to live. It was the craziest shit ever. So that happened during that situation, man. But so those are some of the songs and videos that I've either produced or co-produced. Obviously, you see the differences in production through the years, through the genres, and I gotta say, man, the experience has been amazing, and there's plenty more moving forward. And there's plenty more to talk about as well. You know, the first time I've ever truly produced what I feel is a cohesive rock album would be the third Stillwell album, Supernatural Miracle. That's when I had more of an idea of what I wanted to do. So when you listen to that album, now make of it what you will, but for me, it was my first experience of actually picking up a guitar and writing for that many songs. So thank you, Gorilla Strong. Mad props to you, man. Thank you so very much. Yeah, pretty much, Imando, one of them dudes. Presto One is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. My brother, Presto One. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I promised, it is now time to get in the booth because you deserve it and you demanded it. Thank you once again for all your support with the super chats, super stickers, and super gifts. Mad love to all of y'all for being here this evening and hanging out. But let me get in the booth. Let's have some fun. Let me make sure where I'm at here. I forgot what I told. Where was we going? So we're gonna start here. Okay? So I'm gonna hit the booth now. Let's hang out. Come to the booth with me. Peace. One, two, there we go. Can you pick up my mic just a pinch? Yes, y'all. Nice. Chestnut. Yeah, precise. One more, Stutters. No. What's after that? Stutters is funny. No. We did that last week. All right, I like that. Torch Them All, produced by yours truly from the Pound for Pound album.
I kill you, man.
Coney Island Calico Catastrophe, Kali Salat, 4th of July, the shotties get shot. Symbiote with a spider emblem, spies from the Kremlin, conductor of chaos to provide the bedlam. Don't skip the story. Rick and Morty, interdimensional prevention against fentanyl, opioid crisis, imported metal toys from ISIS. I was told the 5% employed the righteous. I prayed to the good shepherd for grace and wisdom, then put gamma rays on my hate and break the system. Automatic submachine, water stash, a submarine, hunt for red October, red tops, and run the drugs to fiends. Sit on a throne of fire in the palace of flames. A man on a box from a rotten apple, Alice in chains. Check my brains, I might have blacked out. Give you the smoke from a triangle choke until you're tapped out. I got the automatic ball from the corner store. Didn't want to hear no more, so I torched them all. Got the automatic ball from the corner store. Didn't want to hear no more, so I torched them all. A little side note on that joint, my man Fieldy played bass on that track. Thank y'all, chat. Thank y'all, community, so much for being with me today. This was a fun episode. Thank you again for showing support. Thank you for all the love. I will see y'all Friday Vibes with Q. Mad love to y'all. Enjoy the rest of y'all week. God bless. Spread love. Peace.